Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So today is BookList Thursday, and BookList Thursday is something I do with Sarah over at Sarah's Nightstand. We come to you every Thursday with some sort of book thoughts, ideas, recommendations, something bookish related. And I just ran up my stairs. Okay, catch my breath. All right, so today we are celebrating Black History Month, which is in the month of February, and we thought we would highlight some up and coming new releases by Black authors that we are super excited for, and I am beyond excited for this list of books. So let's just get in them, right? First one I have is Yellow Wife. This just came out in January, so it's not really an up and coming release, it's just a super new release. This is by Sadiqa Johnson, and oh my god, I'm beyond excited about this. So born in Plantation, we have Phoebe Dolores Brown, and she's lived a very sheltered life. She's been shielded by her mother's position as the estate's medicine woman, so kind of held on a pedestal a bit, and not necessarily, she wasn't exposed to the true depths of how slaves are treated. So she has been promised freedom when she turns 18. But instead of gaining her freedom, she is actually traded or sent to a kind of a jail for slaves, I guess. It's called Devil's Half Acre. It's a jail in Richmond, Virginia, where the enslaved are broken, tortured, and sold every day. There, in order to survive, I believe she has to become the mistress of one of the jailers. It's insane in this little itty bitty book, but I cannot wait to read this. I've heard really great things about this, but it's on my list. I'm reading it this month, so it's happening. Then, where do we start? Let's go with like the obvious. So on March 30th, Amanda Gorman's poem that she read on our inauguration day, The Hill We Climb, is coming out. I am beyond excited for that. I love that poem. I've listened to it and read it I don't know how many times. I'm getting that, so it's here and available for my kids to read because I think there's such an amazing message within that. So that's the next one I'm really excited about. And then for the last few, I have quite a variety of books that I'm really excited for. So again on March 30th, we have Liberty by Caitlin Greenidge is coming out. This is a coming of age story that follows Liberty Sampson as she is living in Reconstruction era Brooklyn. Her mom, who is one of the first Black doctors, is very almost demanding that Liberty become a physician herself. It's become an expectation. That's just what's going to happen. Liberty, though, is very interested in music and really wants nothing to do with science whatsoever. She just wants to do what she wants to do. It sounds like she gets herself wrapped up into marrying someone from Haiti, ends up moving to Haiti, and there's some she thinks she's free, she's not really free. It sounds like quite the story and quite the coming of age story, honestly. So I'm really excited for that. The cover, I think, is beautiful. And it is actually inspired by the life of one of the very first Black women physicians that was in Brooklyn. So I'm really excited about that one. Next one, this one comes out February 2nd, so already out there for you. Another awesome cover that I love. This one is How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps the House by Sherry Jones, and I almost bought this, guys. I was so close, but I am still sticking to my buying no more new books, so I have it on hold at the library instead. So this one takes place in Barbados. Again, super excited for it. And we have Layla and Adam, and they have quite the happy marriage, and they love it. They live amongst a number of people who have very high class, these huge mansions. Adam is kind of a bit of a petty thief. Not the best route, but he gets involved in some sort of crime. And part of the book description says there was a gunshot that no one was supposed to witness. A new mother finds her brand new baby lifeless on the beach, and two men are driven by desperation. So I don't know if Adam gets caught up in some sort of a bigger crime. And how this involves Layla and what she does, I don't know, but I am more than intrigued about this book. Again, have it on hold with the library. And then the other two that I found while I was doing some research, again, super excited about. So on March 2nd, we have the first of a series coming out, and the first book is called The Conductors, and it's going to be part of the Murder and Magic series. This is by Nicole Glover. So post-Civil War, and we have our main character, Hetty, who is able to use magic and was also a conductor in the Underground Railroad. So her and her husband Benji relocate, I think, from the Carolinas up to Philadelphia, where they have their little group of friends there, and they begin kind of their own detective agency or something like that to be able to solve crimes that the authorities are not even interested in looking at. So I'm assuming for people of color. And I believe one of their friends is murdered and they have to go into kind of solving it. So I'm not sure how magic is going to play a part of it, how they're going to do this, but I'm so intrigued by that book. Not that I need another series, but I'll make an exception. And then the last one I have comes out on April 15th, and it says it's called Gone Missing in Harlem by Carla F.C. Holloway. This one sounds like it encompasses quite a span of time, but yet we're following the same family. So we have the Mosby family. We have Delilah, Selma, our main two characters. They moved to Harlem at the beginning of World War I. At the breakout of the Spanish flu, they have to kind of find their way, make their settlement. Eventually, Selma has a baby named Chloe. Chloe ends up getting kidnapped at the same time that the Lindbergh baby gets kidnapped. And so all the attention is on the Lindbergh baby, no attention on Chloe and what happened with Chloe. And so they end up teaming up with two of the only Black police officers that are part of the police force to help try to find Chloe. It sounds like quite the mystery. So really intrigued on that book as well. So we got some fantasy, some historical fiction in here. We've got poetry, which who am I to buy a poetry book? I know. But lots of really great books, and beyond excited about this one. So I don't even know where to start. Well, I do know. I start with the book I actually have in my hand. We'll start with that one. And it's part of the Once Upon a Book Club book box, and so there's gifts that go along with it. If you haven't heard of that book box before, I have a link in my description that you can check out. But there's like 3 gifts, and when you get to the certain page, it says open a gift, and it has something to do with the book, which I think adds to the story and the experience so much more. So beyond excited for this one for sure. Anyways, if you've heard of any of these, or you want to chat about these, or if I'm missing a really great one that's coming out, leave a link below. I almost talked about The Boyfriend Project, but that's coming out in paperback, and I've already kind of talked about it, so I left it out. But little key for The Boyfriend Project if you want to pick that up too. It's coming out in paperback. Anyways, head over to Sarah's channel, see what she has picked out for BookList Thursday today. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.